James Etheridge, the sophomore, throws the next pitch to Byron Buxton, and he misses high. 2 balls and 1 strike. Last year, Byron hit in the 3-hole in this ballpark, and facing Jonathan Salter, a left-hander, he got a base hit in the first inning, was hit by a pitch, and also popped it up to the catcher. Now he lines one to the left center field, and it's going to drop in for a base hit. And now he runs all the way to second base and beats a throw. I was writing down single. He didn't stop running. He kept going. The Bulldogs didn't get the ball in, and Byron Buxton, with amazing speed, stops at second base, not with a single, which I wrote down, but a double. James ready with a 1-2 pitch. Here it is. Fastball. Called strike 3. Punch him out on a beautiful pitch on the outside edge of the black. So James gets his 14th strikeout of the season. Buxton still standing at second. And here's the pitch to Barber. Hit up in the air to right field. This ball won't be caught. It's going to drift all the way to the fence. Levi Allier plays it, and Barber runs to second base with a double as Buxton trots home. So 2 doubles in the inning, 1 hard hit, that one right there, and the Buxton one was just a little soft flare in the left field, but his amazing speed turned a single for most people into a Pirate double. And the 1-2 pitch, hit hard into the air to center field. Trey Wingate drifting back. He's toward the fence. He's looking up, and the ball is sailing out here. Yes, indeed. Kyle Miller brings the big bat to Jackie Jones, and it's the first home run of the season in this ballpark. All his teammates are out to greet him at home plate as the Pirates have put up a 3-spot on 2 doubles and a home run. Well, James peeking back that way, now comes set. And here is the pitch. Called strike 3. James with his 2nd strikeout. James Etheridge setting up first base side of the rubber, trying to get out of this jam. Here is the pitch. High to the left center field. It's in for a base hit. Matthew Hall loses a hat as he picks up the ball. A run scores as he tosses it into his cutoff man, Christian Moore. So the Pirates score another run and lead 4-zip. Pitching well late in the season. James pegs the outside edge. All 3 outs recorded by Etheridge on strikeouts, but in between, the double by Buxton and Barber, and the 2-run home run by Miller, and an RBI hit by Gage Patton. 4-0 Appling as we take a break after a 1/2 inning of play on Y101. Hunter coming off an 0-for-2 game against ECI, but went 2-for-4 against Vidalia. Had an RBI single and another single that game in which he executed the hit and run down the right side of the field perfectly. Put runners not on first and third, but second and third. This pitch is lined into center field. Buxton will run over to his left and make an easy catch, but Hunter hit it hard, caught by the future, perhaps, major leaguer. Here's a windup by Dean. Here's a pitch. This is line right side, and this one will drop in for a base hit. James Etheridge going backside with a single. So he's 3 for his last 5. 1 ball and no strikes. Barry Aldridge went 2-for-3 against Buxton last year when he pitched here in this ballpark, a couple of singles. I don't know if he was looking forward to facing a guy with a 90-plus fastball or not. I mean, you like the challenge. Facing a left-hander today and lines it right side. The second baseman dives. Amons makes a great catch, and they throw to second base and double up Thornton, who didn't have a chance. Barry Aldridge is robbed again, this time by the second baseman. It's been the third baseman from Brantley and Vidalia, and also ECI that's been robbing Barry on hard hit balls, and this time it's Amons on a dive. The first time I ever called Byron Buxton in a baseball game was not in high school. It was when he was in 7th grade, I guess about 12 or 13 years old, probably 12, when he was playing for the Appling All-Stars in the Lyons Youth Tournament Junior Boys Division. And he was a starting pitcher on this particular day. It was an afternoon game as he fouls the first pitch off, 0-1 from James Etheridge. And he was a leadoff guy like he's a leadoff guy today. And facing Lance Mosley, he grounded out to Lance. He flied out to left field, which was Evan Adams. Hit the ball to right field, caught by Jonathan Salter. Well, actually, Salter was pitching on that final time in that at bat in the 6th inning. James throws a curveball that misses inside to Byron Buxton. So he went 0-for-3 in that game, but he pitched really well. Here's a pitch, and he lines it right side. Levi Allier runs in, but plays it on the hop. And Buxton will stop at first with his second base hit, 2 for 2. Here's the stretch. He's going again. Swinging a ground ball, hit to the shortstop. Moore, no play at second. He guns to first. Close play, and the Dogs record the out. Jeremy Beasley reaching down to catch the ball. Here's the pitch. Runner going. Berry throws down to third. Here's a tag by Quintero, but late. Not much you can do about that. It's hard to, this is an old cliche, beat speed. Wind up, and here is the pitch. Little soft liner right behind the shortstop position, drops in for a base hit. Byron Buxton strolls in again and scores his second run of the game. The throw gets away, and Appling County will pick up an extra base on the error. The ball hopped away from Hunter Brady at the second base bag, and Jeremy Beasley had to move to his right quickly to pick up the ball, but the Bulldogs make an error. First, the 2-2 pitch, curveball is hit up high into the air. Very shallow left field. Christian Moore, the shortstop, drifting out, waiting, and reaches, and did he catch it? Yes, he did. Falling down. Had some spin on it. The 2 down. Here's a sign from Gunnar Sellers, and Dean slowly begins his windup. Here's a 1-2, and Jeremy swings at the curveball and lines it into left field for the Bulldogs' second hit of the game. Jeremy keeps hitting. He now has a 6-game hitting streak. On Saturday, Statesboro on the road. Baseball called strike 3. The James with the K. 2 home games this coming week for the Bulldogs. Swing and a miss at the 3-2. Back-to-back strikeouts by James Etheridge. Open up the top of the third with the Pirates leading 6-0, and the Bulldogs whip the ball around the infield. Steps back, races his leg, and fires the ball to the plate, and the ball's hit into left field sharply by Hunter Brady. So Brady now 1 for 2 with the Bulldogs' third hit. That was a nice swing with 2 strikes, and it brings up Etheridge. So now a chance for the K. Here comes the pitch. Upstairs with a fastball. No, he punched him out. So strike 3. Walk. Here's the pitch. Hits it up high into the air. Pop up third base side. Efrain Quintero underneath it, squeezes it, and the Bulldogs get Buxton out. Good pitching by James Etheridge. Big guy crushed one last time up, way over the center field fence. Jumps on the first pitch, hits it up high into the air right behind second base. Who's going to call for this one? Hunter Brady. He's fighting it, and he makes a catch, backing up a little into the grass to our right of second base. So, a little threat for Appling, but the Bulldogs and James Etheridge leave runners on first and third. As we head to the bottom of the 4th inning, it is 6-0 Appling as we break on Y101. Not a big guy. He's kind of like a Zeth Thomas who used to pitch for the Bulldogs many years ago. Pitch is lifted up in the air to right field. Levi Allier backing up toward the fence, reaches up and makes the catch. There's a real open stance hitting from the right side. Here comes the fastball, swings and misses, strike 3. By Gage Patney at an RBI single in the first. Here's a pop-up. In play, Barry Aldridge loses a mask. He is going to give way to James Etheridge, who had an easier play at it. He makes the catch right near the line for a 3-up and 3 down for the Bulldogs in the top of the 5th inning. Charlton County is 6. Charlton County has struggled in baseball recently. Ball 4 to Christian Moore, so a base runner for the Bulldogs down 6-zip. Stretch by Dean, and here comes a 3-1 pitch. Missed ball 4, so now the Bulldogs have 2 base runners on 2 walks with a strikeout sandwiched in between. And here comes the pitch. Low ball 4, bases loaded, 1 down on 3 walks. Now a pop up to Quintero at third. 1-0 pitch. James chops it over to Barber, the shortstop. He charges, scoops it up nicely, throws off balance. Bailey's pitched against Metter as a starter, 5 innings, 2 hits, no earned runs. Here's a ball hit into right field or center field. It's going to be grabbed by the center fielder, Matthew Hall. And here comes a pitch. Hits it right side of the second baseman, Hunter Brady. Plays the high hop and throws to Beasley in time for the out. Of course, last year it was his brother, Jonathan, that was pitching against Byron Buxton in this ballpark. He jammed him one time and got him to pop it up third base side, and Barry Aldridge snagged it from his catcher's position. There's a fastball strike. 0-2 on Byron Buxton. This is a sophomore facing a senior, but he's not your everyday ordinary senior. He's the best high school prospect in the country, according to some. 0-2 pitch. Popped up in the air. Left side of the infield. Quintero again running into foul territory and makes a catch. How about that? A 3 up and 3 down for Bailey Salter. He did what Etheridge did earlier back in the 4th inning. He gets Buxton to pop up to 3rd. A little moral victory for the Bulldogs. They still trail the ball game 6-0 as we go to the bottom of the 6th inning on Y101.